That man he set up the lights and everything in the room.
Celebrate and remember all of the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going.
God, there's a random. He stayed with us though. That's good.
Bama for 4L. TTV. Wow. I go on the Twitch stream drop. The last stream I see is shown. Okay, updated. Okay. Bama 4L. TTV. Arkansas. He's 6-5. Arkansas, dude. No, he's 6-5.
Looking for space. It's Carter. And the defense holds firm.
Yeah, this conference chip, right? This conference chip. It is. Oh.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country.
Oh, okay.
All angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play call?
He's been stealing my recruits all year in this joint.
They are a good.
He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere. He's knocked down behind the line.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting the backfield, making the play.
It'll be 3rd and long. Jackson will throw. Wide open downfield. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. The Hogs getting it done through the air, evoking memories of Ryan Mallett.
And that's what the fans of Arkansas want to see. They've always got that physical.
I need to get that wool joint on my car, Chad.
Balance, and when they get that balance, they
I'm not talking about that. Not the wheel lock. Yeah, I need that shit on my car. How much extra run are you?
Explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Razorbacks will hustle to the
How much that? Wait, you got that? It came with it? Oh, yeah.
Breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this.
I forgot what it's called, though.
He's finally stopped, but not before he takes it into the
Okay.
red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
The calipers, yeah, the calipers. I need them joints.
These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got
Late
somebody
model.
inside of him. I got
Shit.
somebody outside of
I'm
him.
surprised I even got a model.
Give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed. And he showed some of it there.
Fights through the pile and picks up a couple down to the 16.
Yeah, I saw one.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down.
Let's go up from over this side.
Now the play fake.
Yeah, very good.
Got his man quickly. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Makes the grab on 3rd.
Really nice play call there because the defense might have been thinking on 3rd and short in the red zone. They're probably going to run the football. Instead, they throw it, catch them off guard, and now they've got 1st and goal.
And the Razorbacks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Defense up, keeping its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Oh, it's a pick.
It's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, on the opening drive of the game, establishing a rhythm and a cadence offensively is really, really important. They've done some good things on this first drive to put them in this situation. Obviously, you just threw an incompletion on 2nd down. Likely going to throw it again here right now. Quarterback has just got to settle in. Timing is important. Get rid of the ball on time. Trust your read and execute this passing.
Oh.
And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks.
And that's why this offense is so hard to stop, guys. This quarterback can hurt you throwing it and running it. With his speed, he can make people look silly. And you saw it right there on the opening drive of the game. What a beautiful touchdown run.
And the extra point makes it 7-0. 75 yards on the touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
One across here. Two down. And the niggas behind us out here.
And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21.
Yeah, from big. They're coming in.
They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Good shit.
Yeah, nice job by the defense. That's what you're supposed to do. As soon as they catch the football, you want to limit that yards after the catch, and he went nowhere after the catch. Nice job by the D.
All right, don't push.
Dropping back, it's Bowling. Here comes the heat. Too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Get another unit too.
And when you're a quarterback, man, I know wide receivers are great athletes and they're supposed to catch everything that gets near them, but when you don't put it right on the center, when they're running a lot of times, it just makes it a little bit more difficult. And I think he did that a little bit too much for his wide receiver right there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab, it's Scott. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out to their own 37.
Well, after watching the other offense go down the field to score a touchdown, you know this guy's trying to lead his offense to do the exact same thing. That was a big 3rd down. I know there's a lot of football left to play, but you're trying to establish confidence as early as possible. That last throw is really going to help out your team.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers are flying down the field. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. You guys have both played in rivalry games, so what did you do to keep yourself locked in during that week of preparation, David?
Well, you try to keep your emotions in check, but it's really, really hard to do because a lot of times the hatred is so strong. The emotions are so real. The coaches get super tight, and they start talking about things, Jesse, so you don't just treat it as another game.
No, it's hard to handle the anxiety leading up to those games, not just because of what it means to your season, but because of what the fans are saying, what your coaches are saying, what your family and friends are saying, understanding how important those rivalries are.
He'll be brought down at the 41-yard line, not close to the line to gain, and it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Quarterback extends the play. On the move to the right, looking for a big one. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. You want to talk about converting a 4th down in style with a whole lot extra, David.
How about it? Clutch mode. 4th down time. You only need a little, but he pushes the ball way down the field. He believes in his guy, makes the play, gets the big first down.
They just have not been able to get this guy going. They've thrown it to him over and over again here in the first quarter, and QB and him just not able to link up. The defense knew that was where this guy was going to be looking, but these two, they've got to find a way to get on the same page.
Grab behind the line. It's Scott. Breaks the tackle. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is
He
threatened.
attacked me.
The Tigers have it with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Tiger. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just roared down, just grinded away at that defense.
Took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be
Your mind clear.
in the trenches, and they are doing
No more
that in
racism.
this game right now.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21.
I could have changed you, son.
Not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback.
Yeah, they got the man.
What?
Drive together here as they start from their own 21. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Finding
Oh,
open
that's a
areas.
fact.
Turning it on. And defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
And you see so many of these plays now in today's football. Wide receiver coming in motion, and the quarterback catches it, just flips it forward. That's a completed pass. You see the big plays where it just lets him get on the edge really quickly. And if he drops the football coming in motion, it's just an incomplete pass. So these plays are getting big plays. There's really no risk.
That's caught. It's Connor. Bust through behind his pad. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Man, this guy's closing in quickly
Come
on
on.
100 yards receiving. We're not even out of the first quarter yet. We knew he was going to be a big part of the game plan and the strategy, but every time they've looked his way, he's been making a big play. And that's something the defense, they have to be aware of moving forward.
2 niggas, 3 niggas, and 4.
Jackson gonna throw it.
This is OC.
Got it in the middle with Savage. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second.
Wait, what?
So first down here as they
What?
go back to work.
I heard that shit.
That guy's weak. That guy's crack.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Looking for a crease. It's Savage. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in the showdown between Georgia and Georgia Tech. Here's how it went down. Georgia Tech went into hostile territory and came away with a convincing victory. The Yellow Jackets always seem to get everyone's best punch, but today they were the ones who delivered the knockout. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the tailback. Makes a man miss. And they're able to get him on the ground. Missouri wants to go fast.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line did their job, gave him a crease, but that was the running back making that linebacker from missing the hole before getting north.
Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. They'll run the option. Now the toss. Creates a little room. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice first down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great second down opportunity.
You know, you talk so much about QBs, right? And having to make really good decisions. There's a great example. He didn't see anybody open downfield. He didn't hesitate for 1 second. He put his head down, and he took off and went running and generated an explosive play for the offense.
They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again.
There he goes. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. With jet sweep pass. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Tigers!
And they cap off the drive with a touchdown, throwing the football. In the last play, they got the explosive. They get right back to the line of scrimmage and dial up another one. Great work by the quarterback and his target being on the same page. These last 2 plays, throwing the football, man, it doesn't get any better than that.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Pringle. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like 2 heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some.
And that ball's free behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
You've got to have better ball security on offense. The football possession, that is priceless. Losing possession, turning the ball over, that kills you in games. That loses games. And that is a bad, bad play at a bad time.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set. Make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on. And I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
Looking for space. It's Scott. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can pick up the first without scoring. Looking downfield, it's Bowling. And that third down pass left a vapor trail, but it's incomplete.
Well, on 3rd and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on 4th down.
So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. With the run on first and goal. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And this defense
offense has given up some yards, getting all the way down here to 1st and goal, but great job on 1st and goal. Getting the tackle for a loss and not guaranteeing a pass, but putting this offense in a more difficult situation and trying to end this drive by only giving up a field goal.
They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Touchdown, Missouri! And they kick it in for 6 more points. A quick strike, just as we expected.
And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
They're ready to kick it away, and this crowd is buzzing after that last score. Fielded in the end zone, it's Pringle. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Lofts one high and deep. Intercepted. Got room on the return. He's inside the 40. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And we've called his name a lot, and that's interception number 6. That's 6. He just continues to find ways to find the football and make...
Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Tiger. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
Well, you can't get momentum in a game any better than they just did. Defensively, you get the turnover. Right away, your offense jogs on the field. You take a shot deep, you hit it for a touchdown. They've got a lot of explosive playmakers on this offense, and you saw it right there.
He'll bring it out. It's Pringle. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. RPO complete to open the drive. This guy runs with some attitude, discarding tacklers, and works his way to the 19.
Man, this guy is so dynamic, and that's why you want to try to get him the ball as many ways as you can. That time it's a screen throw. He had some nice blocks downfield, but with his speed and elusive running ability, this dude is dangerous.
The Razorbacks with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Jackson will throw. Grab near the marker. It's Matthews. Has plenty for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 28.
There's got to be a sense of urgency for this offense right now. They're trailing. They're going to be kicking off to open the 2nd half, so they need points. They need to go tempo. Maybe that last 1st down gets them a little bit of confidence.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the tight end. Coaches talk about running with violence, running with bad intentions. That's what that looks like as he gets it up to the 32.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Offense breaks the huddle on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35.
And that's the dangerous part about this offense, man. They'll get the ball out to a receiver. They can do that. They can make plays after the catch. Hard to bring down, hard to tackle. That's why this offense can be so explosive.
They send the tight end in motion. Using his legs, it's Savage. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards, maybe. 2nd and 7. And the Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo. They'll go to work in the air
down. Finds his tight end. And that had all the makings of Bud Meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Matthews. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. This is makeable field goal range here, but it looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. They'll use a timeout right before.
Y'all won? Y'all won?
Time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Wow. Good dub, y'all. Good dub.
1 more snap coming before halftime. Snagged out of the air. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there.
Wait, is Shone not here? I don't hear Shone.
Here, time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Oh, okay, shit. Okay.
And the Razorbacks will kick it away to start the second half.
He told me to. He told me.
Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out.
Yo, you crazy. You crazy. You crazy.
Exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention.
Breaks into the open. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose. And they finally knock him down at the 41.
It's the main map for dance, bro. It's for dance, man.
The offense can really build some momentum on, and now they've got it 1st and 10 outside the 40.
16? Damn.
Not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
They try to pop a run on the draw. He's going to lose a yard
For real?
on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Wow.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. He stopped not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Yep.
Hey, listen, it's not just the offense that makes adjustments at halftime.
That's not,
the defense
wow,
does
that's crazy.
too, and that time maybe showing a little bit of a different look than what they did in the first half. Looked like they could.
The 4th. Didn't you just say we battling for something? We battling for conference championship? I didn't even know that. I'm just playing, bro. I'm just playing, bro.
To the ground with the back.
Oh, man.
Slithers into space.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so
My
far.
roster's not up there with y'all though, but I'm still confused.
Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I
You
would
say
be
you on vacation?
thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game.
He's in the
goes on.
90s. What talking about?
And that can be frustrating to watch running backs not make plays like a receiver, but they're not a receiver. And a lot of times when they have the guys around them, the focus that receivers have just, it doesn't exist in them. And you can tell just drop the football, lost.
Oh, he's got some space. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Razorbacks in the hurry up. On the move, it's Savage. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. You just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for it.
Jackson going to throw it.
That's wild. He's so wild, son.
It's Connor. On out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work.
And they're featuring this guy all day long. Now he's over 150 yards. Great job by the offense. This is a matchup.
Oh man, you gotta love it.
Catch in the middle. It's Matthews. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Just a quick rhythm throw there, and
why is he moving like this?
he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Razorbacks!
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
Oh, they block it. Now he can return this. So that's a 60-yard touchdown. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run.
You guys need help,
They're
son.
getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And he loses the ball deep in his own end.
Wow, they narrowly avoid disaster there. They fumble the kick return, and if that goes to the other team, all the momentum is no longer with them. So a nice job being able to pounce back on that, and the head coach breathing a huge sigh of relief.
Wasting no time throwing on this drive. A strike downfield. On to the right. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tiger. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? Coming out with it, it's Pringle. He gets a block. Oh, what vision. Wide open, and it's a foot race. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. He is a field-flipping machine. Take it on one end, return it to the other.
And now you get to celebrate. What a beautiful job. We always talk about defense. We always talk about offense. But, man, when your special teams come through for you and score, it is huge, and it provides such a boost for the crowd.
They're lining up to kick it off, full of momentum after housing that last kickoff. Out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it. Jesse, they'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Turning it on. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Quarterback making adjustments. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
To throw, it's Boley. Here's a heat. This time he's got his man. Still running at the 40. Racing down the left side. Touchdown, Missouri! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
The quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Old Dominion fell behind early, and it's been an uphill climb since. Thing is, this is a program that's worked the portal about as well as anyone. These kids are tough and could just find a way. It's still a one-score game. They're trailing by 8 to Pittsburgh. Obviously, big implications here in the Sun Belt, and as this one plays out, we'll keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. They needed a big play, and they got it, and the foot down for the first down.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win. But today, though, you have got to be able to throw if you're going to win. You think about all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB.
There he goes. Touchdown, Arkansas. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This quarterback is so unique and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Jackson will throw. Bringing the heat. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion. They're down just 8. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with the long run for the touchdown. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Out of the gun, the inside give. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
To the air on 2nd down. Finds his man. It's Terry. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. Got enough for the first. And he gets out of there and gets some yardage and gets down without taking any punishment.
If I'm this defense, man, number 1, 2, and 3 is stopping this quarterback, and he's done it by air and now by land. Like running the option, having success. We got to get dialed in. He is the playmaker on this offense. I got to go stop him.
That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth-quarter finish. Final stats in the game, and we'll start with the first down. To the air, it's Bolden. Makes the grab. Knocked down at the 25-yard line, picked up 10 there, and gets a first down. Mizzou coming out with a fresh set of downs.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with a lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are.
Breaks into the open. Talk about a timely run. Gets the first down. The clock keeps moving as they try to finish the deal. The Tigers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. He wants it all. And it's picked off. That's the turnover they desperately needed.
Man, we needed that so bad. We needed the football. Had to get a stop. Forcing a turnover, best case scenario, offense back on the field, trailing in the fourth quarter, time to go win it.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. Snags a quick pass on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
Unloads to the right. He's got an open man. At the 40, there he goes. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. When your best is demanded on a big stage like this against a rival, he has delivered, cracking the 150-yard mark.
No doubt about it. What do we say? Big-time players make big plays in big games. The games don't get bigger than this for this team right here, and this guy, David, has shown up today.
And it's so nice as a coach to have that dude that you know you can count on. He'll put up big numbers, and he's been carrying this offense.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up for what the front end of the defense couldn't do. The quarterback had all day to throw that ball, but it was the hit and coverage that forces the incompletion.
The run from the shotgun. Only a couple there, and now staring at 3rd and 8. And the Razorbacks come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Makes the grab. It's Makuba. He's gonna come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
Nice execution by this defense. One of the strengths of this offense is 3rd down. They're really good at it. They were ready. Nice job getting the guy on the ground, forcing the 4th down.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
We're at a juncture of the game now here in the 4th quarter. One possession. possession game. Every critical down and distance is going to matter. And on that fourth down, the defense gets the win. Great job in the back end in coverage, forcing the incompletion.
Oh, it's a tough one. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Dude, let's go. I'm going to sit. This game was basically over, right? We just forced a huge play. Great job by the defense, giving their offense a chance now. Man, it looked like it was over. Now we got a chance. Offense, go down the field, stick this thing in the end zone. We can win this ball game still.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot. But that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Connor. Oh, he's got some space. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Jackson will throw. Under fire. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
And the defense is finally able to find an answer for this quarterback's legs. He's been killing them early in the game, already over 40 yards rushing. Here we are now, though, in the second half. And it looks like they've made a few adjustments. That time, they were able to get in the backfield, get to him, and bring him to the ground.
And this is going to be incomplete on third.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and long. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but it depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Touchdown, Razorbacks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
Yeah, I tell you what.
Proud of you right now. Y'all boy done?
You drive down the field, you get the score. Now what's your two-point play? You practiced it all week. What's your go-to in this moment, late in the 4th quarter, when you need the two-point conversion?
Yeah, it's up, folks, son.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the too late.
Hold on. This nigga trying to finish me right here, son.
Looking to throw.
Tie game, bro. 2 minutes left. Yeah, bro. My ball. I'm left. Did y'all get a dub or that game over or what? Okay. I know I'm out here wilding.
Bring it back from inside his 5.
He's just saying anything. Oh man. Let me cut this drive, bro. I was playing with this nigga. I was playing around with this dude.
As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown.
There's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though. They get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He wants to change this route. Back to pass, it's Boley. Pocket breaking down. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Takes the handoff, and Scott He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down.
Oh!
Make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hind end.
And just nowhere to go for that runner. He had no choice. That defense, they were bringing it up front. Everybody winning their one-on-ones, and they completely had him surrounded.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Arkansas! And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
Man, and how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and say, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in Conference USA. Liberty is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see. It's less than a touchdown lead. They're trailing by 6 to Boston College. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Give to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking downfield, it's Boley. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Just a great job defensively, making him go through his progressions, and he really didn't have time to do it.
And that's exactly what you do in zone coverage. You drop in your spots, you read the quarterback's eyes, make sure you take away that quick stuff, and a great job rushing the passer and getting the sack.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. On the ground, it's Scott. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Missouri gets to the line quickly. He'll run it again. Fighting off the defender. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Dances away. And he'll get out of bounds. It's a first down there in plus territory, and now threatening to get the score.
Fourth quarter, obviously trailing in a football game, you're going to need this dude, your quarterback, to make plays. And you got to call plays like this where it's a pass, and he still takes off and gets the first down. It's his time. It's the fourth quarter. You're trailing. The ball's in his hands.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position. And here they are on 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Got wants to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Bowling.
And they tried to sneak the run in there, but immediately you got to call a timeout. You've got to stop the clock. Then you can get organized, go to the sidelines, still have one left after that. You realize you've got to get points, but now you get to get your quarterback over here and get in his ear a little bit.
And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Incomplete on fourth down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
And that's a play the quarterback would love to have back. Late in the game, trailing by only one possession on fourth down, it looked like there was a window to put that football in, to get the catch, keep the drive going. The quarterback has an inaccurate pass. It falls incomplete, and that is probably going to do it.
Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll try it again. Running into the open space. They make the stop, and the clock strikes 0, and that will do it for this one. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team